So what does get a gift and go mean? Well, it means pick out a gift, but then you gotta go and you gotta take it with you. Bye. Open it once you get home. Don't worry about it. Happy holidays to you too. Just don't open it until you get home. It's funny. So it's a get your gift and go situation here at my house this year. And I've got to get, because, oh my gosh, am I seeing my daughter today, tomorrow, when, what day? The 4th? I think we're going out to dinner with them. Gotta save enough money to pay for the food. I do, we do. We got just enough money left over this week. I thought I was going to go grocery shopping, or I mean Christmas shopping, but no. I'm going to take my daughter and my grandson and possibly my son-in-law out to dinner. I was thinking the Olive Garden or the Cheesecake Factory. The Cheesecake Factory it's a good place. We all like the Cheesecake Factory. My husband doesn't like cheesecake, but he likes the food. I like both. And I believe my daughter does, and my grandson does as well. All right, so I have choices to be made, because if I'm not mistaken, I can use any one of these pastas. Angel hair, I use these 2 boxes. Fettuccine, spaghetti, rotini? Is that rotini? I thought it was rotini. I don't know how. I don't know how I got that in my. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's funny. I used to play the drums. I used to be in a yeah. I used to be in drum class. I had this little, well, it wasn't too little, I guess. It was about the size of this thing. And my drumsticks, and it was a pad. It was like a drum pad. And it didn't make much noise. So I could practice and not disturb everybody in my house, right? So I did that for 2 years and basically learned how to do a drum roll. It's 2 taps, 2 taps, 2 taps, 2 taps, and you go really fast, and you get to going really fast. And you're tapping twice before you can even think about it on both hands. Yeah. So, and that's a good drum roll, the double tap drum roll. That's what I did the most. I believe I actually learned how to play a song. What it did give me is the the issues that I have is the songs just keep coming in my head. Like I'll say something and I'll just automatically, and I'll be like, ba ba da ba 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 da. You know, like, hello, could I just not have music in my head on a daily basis? Now, don't get me wrong. I would rather have the music that some days drove me crazy than have the alternative. Because I haven't dreamt but twice since my car accident. 2 dreams I've remembered. One out of the 2 were a nightmare. Not really fair. So, but then I talk about it. And that night I talked about it. I remembered a dream. I don't remember it now, but I remembered it when I first woke up. I thought, oh, it's a dream. I remember. And I was so excited. And my husband would go, what? What is it? Oh, shoot, I forgot. What'd you forget? I said, I had a dream. And he's like, what? Yeah. I said, but I just forgot. It just faded away so fast. But I do know I get into the dreaming state of sleeping, the REM sleep. And I get stuck in there. Stuck like Chuck. And nobody can wake me up. It's the and I'm not completely convinced that it's not like the sleep paralysis type of thing. Am I awake? No, I don't think so. I'm stuck. Not paralyzed, I'm stuck. So it kind of feels like that, but I'm not awake. So it's just really weird. It's the weirdest thing. But when I wake up to live another day, I'm happy about it. That's really all I got to say is I'm happy that I get to wake up and live another day, and I'm thinking I'm going to get to see my grandson in a day or two. Maybe today, tomorrow, or the next day. I'm not sure which day we decided on. So I'm going to have to text her and say, what are we doing? Are you here? Are you here yet? So I think they came in last night at about 9 o'clock. So, and obviously went straight to the uncle's house, because not my brother, her husband's uncle, I think. So the aunt lives in Arizona with the son, and the uncle lives up here. So that's how that's going. But my daughter is up here, I believe, and I also believe my grandson is here as well. I didn't hear any of the contrary. So am I assuming? Probably a little bit. If he's not here, will I be disappointed? Yeah. But will I know he's in good hands with the aunt? Yeah. He's been there before with just the aunt. And, so I think everything's fine there. But I'm very excited to see my daughter. And I want to make some Christmas cookies to take her. And some of the other goodies that I make that she would remember as a child. I don't think she would eat any. She might give her son one, but she's like vegan, vegetarian. I'm not quite sure. But I do know that she watches her what she eats. She doesn't eat a lot of sugar. Like what she drinks is sparkling tonic or sparkling water or whatever you want to call it. I was raised in the era of sugar. When I was born and growing up, sugar was not bad. No, sugar is awesome, man. We used to get a dime every week, and we would go to the store, and we would have a whole little lunch bag full of penny candy. Like, it would be like 2 for a penny, right? So we get like 20 pieces of bubble gum or whatever. But we would have these bagfuls of, we'd get a quarter. Ooh-wee, a quarter, a 2 for 1. Holy moly. We'd get 2 things of butterscotch, 2 things of the root beer barrels, 2 things of the Hubba Bubba, 2 things of, no, we'd only get 1 thing if we wanted. It would be like a baseball card with a piece of gum inside. I don't remember if they were around the whole time. Or we could save our money and get like a Slinky or a paddle ball. Oh, I love those paddle Oh, I could just do it. Not even pay attention. Oh yeah, I loved it. What else type of things would we? Oh, and then the fruit roll-ups came. I got in so much trouble over those darn fruit roll-ups. You know, I thought to myself, finally, some fruit I can eat. Too bad I didn't have the money to buy them. Unfortunately, I decided to take them anyways. I got big trouble. That was not the first time I got caught stealing. However, the second time was the last time. Yeah. They're like, yeah, you got your one back with those fruit roll-ups. This one you're not getting. No, I got big trouble. So I was at the mall with my friend, and we were probably 12 or 13. That was right when I was starting to get a little rebellious, you know. And I remember that day very clear. We had taken mine and my sister's 10 speeds that we had gotten for Christmas. I just took it upon myself to say, yeah, I'll just ride my sister's and you can ride mine, right? So when we got over to the mall, however, it ended up being a really bad day. We only had my lock. I didn't know my sister's combination or whatever. I couldn't use hers. So like a dummy, we didn't lock them together or onto a bike thing. We hid them in the bushes. So when we got done with the mall, we could just go pick them back up out of the bushes and go home, because I don't know why we didn't use mine, but it was an issue. We go in and we've done some shopping. We have bags. Like I got 2 little bags, and we had lunch, and she had a bag, and then we're in Nordstrom's, and we were looking at mood rings. It was right when the mood rings came out. We were looking at mood rings, so whatever year that was. And the look on her face, though. Oh man, you know, like I said, I love to a fault. I love my parents and my friends and everybody I've loved in my whole life. I've loved to a fault. My children, my husband, sometimes, and sometimes you gotta let them go. And if they come back, they will love you forever. If they don't, they never did. So I kind of live by that motto. But because I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I get hurt a lot of the times, and people don't even know I'm hurt, because what's hurting my feelings, I felt like was insignificant to anything else that was happening. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I put myself way down here, but I protected all the way up to the top, you know. Oh, you don't screw with my sisters, you don't screw with my parents, and it's all good. You know, you start breaching that, and we're going to have a fucking issue. But, so me and my friend are shopping. We've already taken my sister's bike and hid it in the bushes at the mall because we didn't have any way of locking it up. We did, but we didn't realize that. So, maybe we did lock them together and then hid them in the bushes. I'm thinking we may have done that. Anyway, so I'm looking at the corner of my apartment right there, and something looks amiss. Go check that out. Anyway, so we go shopping, and my friend wants this mood ring, and she's got this look on her face, and there is no way her parents are going to buy it for her. It's expensive. She doesn't have the money to buy it for herself. She wants it really, really bad. And then, so I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to get you that ring. And I tried to steal it. Like dumb shit. So, and got caught. Yeah, so I got us both in some serious trouble. And, you know, the parents we had to sit there until our parents picked us up. from Nordstrom's security office. Yeah. So we got in trouble. And my mom just kept saying, why? I don't understand it. Why? Well, Mom, you don't understand that my friend's living situation isn't the best and she wants it. And I wanted to give that to her, you know. Of course, I could have bought it. Duh. Yeah. Next time you want to give a gift, buy it, right? So, yeah, I just, it was not a good road to go down, head down that road of petty criminal. So I didn't. I just went for the bigger. No, I'm just kidding. I went for the big shit. No, I'm kidding. If I went for the big shit, bitch, I would not be living here. No, I don't break the law. That's just something I'm not prepared to do. And when it comes up, and I have inadvertently broken the law, I pay for it. I pay my ticket. I do whatever, and I try not to let it happen again, or whatever, right? I mean, I got a $900 ticket on the day of my accident because I had allowed my auto insurance to lapse. So, you know, a couple days before the accident, there you go. You're screwed. Anyways, there's that. The motto of today's story is don't steal. It'll never work out for the best. Ever. Because there's so many factors. You could grow more mature and feel bad about it and have it eat you alive for the rest of your life. So then you just start admitting all the shit that you did, you know, years ago. But then the statute of limitations might not be up, so you're screwed as you go. You're going to go to prison for something you did 20 years ago, and now you're going to prison for. Well, there you go. See, you don't want to be breaking the laws. That's the whole point. Is no, don't fuck up. So, I am no longer the friend that is willing to be involved in the crime. Like, you want to fucking go commit a crime? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. And I'll be around the corner with the bail money. Just so you know. You're going to owe me. So, no, I'm teasing. But today, I got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and that's the way I like it. So, I got to choose angel hair pasta, fettuccine, spaghetti noodles, or rotini noodles. I am making a ragu, turkey ragu. I'm not sure I want to use turkey. Today's day 8. Probably not a good idea, huh? I don't know. He had some last night, so I'm just like, I won't eat it. But do I put the rest of it in the ragu is the question. I think, yeah. Because he will eat it, right? Or don't put it in there. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you what I will do, though. I'll start on the other stuff while I'm thinking about it. Here and there. And I got some dishes to put away and some dishes to do. However, this is what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to put these dishes away. And I'm going to do these dishes. And then the dishes that I dirty later, I'm also going to do. Is that? What did I just say? That I'm going to put dishes away and then clean these before I start cooking and make a mess? Or do I just cook and make a mess and then clean them all? I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go ahead and... I have enough dishes to just continue cooking. Right? So I'm going to continue cooking. And then when I'm done with all of the cooking, then I will do all of the dishes. Right? That makes sense, right? All of the cooking, then do all the dishes. Yeah, buddy. You know, I love these little black plates. However, all right, I'm good. I love these little black plates. All right, so we are good. We are good. We're good. I love Jeff Dunham. He's so funny. I saw him. How old was my oldest daughter? I always figure out what year it was on how old I thought she was, right? So if we moved out to Kent when she was 9 or 10, then she would have had to have been 8, 9, or 10. So I want to say 9. She was 9. When she was 9, I lived with a friend, and he was paraplegic. So I would take care of him, cook and clean and do this and run a bath and help him in the bath, help him get out, go to bed, get up, whatever, right? Kept him clean. And so I was doing all that for room and board, which was great. So, but we went to a comedy club. It used to be Seattle's Improv, is what it was called, Seattle Improvisation. And Jeff Dunham was there when the night that we went. Oh my God, we rolled. We started laughing and didn't stop for a solid 2 hours. So if she was 9, born in 1984, and she was 9, that was 1993 when we went to 92, I believe. Okay, so yeah, she was probably 8. So 1992. It was, man, it was funny. It was downtown Seattle. We drove down there. We went in there. And it was, you had to buy a minimum of 1 drink or something like that, right? So we paid to get in. Then we had to buy a drink. And I didn't drink at the time. So I bought mine and I bought what he wanted and gave it to him. And then I was the driver home, which is no problem. So, but he was laughing so hard. He's leaning over to his side in his wheelchair, and he's leaning so far he almost fell out of his wheelchair. He was laughing so hard. He was just like, because it was hilarious. So we were laughing, and then we laughed all the way home, and probably for 5 or 6 days after that. It was jalapeno on a stick, and he also had their what is his name? I can't remember the character's name. Let me think about it for a minute. We'll continue on while we think about it. So I am going to make some really good food. Peanut. That was the character's name. One of his puppets' names, Peanut. So he had jalapeno on a stick. He had peanut. And it was one of the old guys, I think. It wasn't Ahmed, and it wasn't the country kid, whatever his name is, Billy or whatever his name is. So it had to have been the old guy. I don't remember his name either. I may have just said it. I don't know. So I am almost done with my coffee, and I am going to, I'm not sure. I'm going to think about my next move. All right, we are 24 minutes in on this one. So please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Just do it all. You already know, right? You already know what to do. I don't have to say it. I mean, if you are a person that watches YouTube, that's what I do. I like, I share, I subscribe, I do this, and then I watch all the videos too. But there's only a few creators that I actually go down the line and watch and like and leave a comment and do all that stuff. And now that I'm getting, the likes and the shares and the comments, and it's so fun. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm having such a good time. I can't wait. Sometimes I get up a little early in the morning and I sit there and, how early can I film? How early can I start making some noise? So it's almost 8 o'clock now. So it's time to start making some noise now, at least for the day anyways, right? All right. So please do all that stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.